Alright, it's about 3:25, September 11th. Just going to show another Hurricane Irma update. Trailers really got the worst of it. There's this trailer court I was driving by, and I want to show you what's damage there. Yeah, that totally ripped off the top of this carport. Yeah, that's why I live in trailers, and yeah, that one over there got torn up the roof right down there. Living in trailers in Florida is quite dangerous in my opinion. Houses fare much better. And I see more of that. I got ripped up, and up there, I don't know if you can be able to see that. Show you some of the damage here at this trailer park. Around where I live, mostly a lot of plant debris, fallen limbs, things like that. Just littered all over the place. A little bit damage to this overhang to this shed I have out back. Man, where? See up there, got ripped up. But yeah, trailers in Florida is definitely not safe. I think there's some debris. There's more. Oh yeah, right here you could definitely see it's all over here. Insulation. Yeah. Yeah, that pink insulation's all over the place. You can tell that's on the ground. Yeah, it's just littered all over there. It looks like side paneling. That's why if you ever think about moving to Florida, my advice, no trailers. They're just not strong enough to handle the wind. More damage there. Boarded up. I mean, the windows doesn't help the roof. It will pull off the roof like taking off the top of a tin can. And the trailers could easily get smashed. So quite a bit. I was pretty lucky, like I said, mainly just some very minor damage, nothing too big. Can't say the same for this trailer court though. It's not as bad as it could be. But Yeah, see, there's ripped off stuff from it. Still pretty breezy. So I'm not sure this is basically the tail end of the hurricane. Yeah, that one really got the crap kicked out of it. Not sure the tail end of it or what, but it's still pretty overcast. See a little bit of sky. Still kind of breezy. Yeah, a lot of insulation going out here in the grass. Signs blown down, and there's that field's partially flooded. I don't know if you can see it. I'm surprised that those hay bales, whatever you call those things that they roll up, I'm surprised those things weren't shredded. See some garbage cans knocked over, some minor damage to some buildings I see. Here's looks like part of a sign that got blown down. Yeah, actually that sign was that building over there, that's a church. And you see like stone structure right there. That's basically another sign. That sign went over that. So that got ripped off. Hopefully everybody that was affected with this hurricane is able to recover pretty quickly. I know there's a lot of people that didn't have power. At one time in the news last night, it said like 41% of all Floridians didn't have power. I mean, we're talking about millions of people. For some reason, I was lucky. I actually didn't fully lose power. It kept flickering on and off, but it generally stayed on. I know a lot of people around here that went out totally, and it may still be out for them. I'm not sure what's going to be open. See, there's some plant debris around there in that cemetery. A lot of limbs and stuff blown off. Yeah, a lot of plant debris blown around here. Yeah, this has no power. The light's off with this stop signals. And the sign for this Hardee's thing has been blown totally off. It's missing. There it is. Piece of wreckage is there. Newspaper thing was blown down. Part of that blue awning or whatever has been ripped off. The Sonic sign right there is totally missing. There it is. It's right there. Part of that. There's the Sonic sign down there. Yeah, they definitely took a good sized hit. Yeah, those signs, they just don't they don't do well in the hurricanes. Those plastic signs. More debris. I know parts of Florida got a lot worse than here, I know that. Sign knocked down. Oh, that billboard is bent and pushed down right in the middle. Oh, the roof is taken off that building right there. Like there's some damage on that billboard. So far what I see there is damage. Mostly it seems to be just cosmetic stuff. Except back at that trailer park. off partly. That factory. It's like part of a roof or something there. Definitely a lot of plant debris and bodies of water seems to be overflowing. I have a big tree, part of a tree over there fell. I'm not going to catch everything. I'll try to tell you if I see it and if I don't catch it on camera. It was interesting, if you lived around Tampa Bay, somehow with the storm surge, the hurricane was able to suck like all the water out of the bay. They were able to actually walk around in it, and they showed people who was walking around in it. It's just a big thing of mud. Of course the water I'm sure is back by now, but kind of a weird phenomenon. I know they were telling someone was flying a drone in it. Still a lot of places closed. Like this A&W/Long John Silver. I can't tell, but I think Walmart's closed. So a lot of these places are without power, yeah, because the traffic lights are off. Now this is Auburndale right now, Auburndale, Florida. So a lot of people's without power. There's some more cars in front of Walmart than before. Maybe they're back open, I don't know. Get a chance to go see. See that retention pond, that's definitely overflowing. Actually saw an alligator once right by the fence. Good size one too. No, Walmart's still closed. Those might be just workers. I see those big wooden pallets with cardboard on top of it in front.
You're not open, right? No. Okay.
I'll show you. So it's gonna be a while before they open. At least until they get power, and it's probably definitely cleanup. Yeah, they're still closed. See any lights on? I see some people in there, but like I said, they're probably workers cleaning up, doing whatever they need to do. Of course, there could have been damage done that's not as apparent to an outsider. A few things, signs blowing off I see here, some minor stuff. It's interesting, like I said, I had power, and I still do, but then other parts of the city that I live in doesn't. And I'm still surprised I have it, because those transformers, like I mentioned the other day, there's a tree limb that fell. Like I mentioned the other day, they just were blowing up left and right, lighting the sky up green and blue and reddish, pink, orange-like. And you'd almost think there's like aliens up there firing phasers and photon torpedoes. It just lights up the whole sky. It's quite a sight to see a transformer go off. Kind of, I hate to say it, kind of in a way pretty too. But you know, it's not a good thing, it's destructive. There's some fences that was knocked down. Big old tree over there on its side. There's maybe a plant, but it is a living thing. Well, this traffic light is working. That one is, but the other two, like that one there, isn't. These telephone poles, electrical poles, are leaning forward. They're definitely got to be repositioned. I'm on, I think Highway 92, headed towards Lakeland. I'm not going to drive all the way up there. Look at this. That shed has been totally ripped off and torn apart. Yeah, a lot of the tops of these, what people do at this flea market, is ripped apart. The signs down, part of the fence. Yeah. Another storage shed thing ripped apart. Whole bunch of people in line for ice. I've actually filmed a video of that ice machine. Problem is, after 5 or 6 bags, it has to refill itself, so it takes time. Those are probably a lot of people without power. They have buffalo over there, and hopefully they're okay. And that flea market has a few dogs that they had that patrols around there. Hopefully they didn't leave them out there.